Saturday, October 15, 2011. This is Mercedes Diesel Guy, and this is my Mercedes Diesel. It's a 1972 Mercedes 220D. I've had this car for probably a little over a year and a half now, and I haven't done all that much to it. I have repaired the driver's side floor, which had some rust problems, and done some work on the fender there. Obviously I have to finish up that fiberglass spot and toss some black paint on the fender. I was hoping to have had a lot more done on the car, but I've had, for the past year, I've had significant problems with my daily driver, which are completely sorted out now. So I'm back to working on the 220 now. As you can see, it unfortunately kind of became surrounded by and covered in stuff. So my task for this afternoon is to at least get started digging the car out, and in the next couple of weeks I'm actually going to get the car I've got to get the car out of the garage so I can get the van in here and leave the van in long-term storage. So I'm going to be continuing work on the Mercedes outside. It's still quite a bit away from being on the road, but hopefully I can get it there for the spring. And then I'll drive it around a bit, but most likely I'm going to have to sell the car in order to fund the engine swap on the van. So going to get to digging the car out now, and maybe I'll have something a little more interesting to show you a little later, but if not, maybe tomorrow. In the near future, I'm just going to give you a quick preview of what I'm going to do here. I'm actually going to get to some of the work here in the engine compartment. I'm going to be pulling all four of the glow plugs and cleaning out the carbon from the holes, which is just kind of a necessary thing to do. And I don't know if I can just find it here with the camera. Then I'm going to actually replace the fuel primer pump down there, which is the that cylinder with the circle on the top there, because that was leaking last time I checked it out. I'm going to put new fuel filters in it and basically get it running so I can drive it out of the garage and work on it outside. I also want to plumb in my new oil cooler, which you see right over here. But I'm going to have to get some fittings to match up to right here, because you can see the see this hose right here in the middle. The previous owner bypassed the oil cooler when it rusted out in the driveway on him. So obviously the car can't be driven without it, or at least shouldn't be driven without it. Not much else to say about it at this point. Gotta, forgive the pun, kick this project back into high gear, and get it out of the garage.